Everyone, approximately 6:05, we're reconvening back from closed session. Nothing to report. We'll be going back into closed session a little bit later tonight. Looking at item G, presentations. Let's begin with G1. This will be our highest attendance for month 5, recognizing dual elementary school. Highest attendance. So do we have Ms. Hanson here?
All right, so I'd like to first of all congratulate Dual School Elementary School for being the school with the highest attendance for month 5. So let's give them a big round of applause. All righty, so Ms. Henson, if you can please come up.
So I'll come around.
And so what we do is every month we have the perfect attendance or the attendance, the schools with the highest attendance in the district. And so this last month we had dual school. And so the month previous we had Jefferson Elementary School. So this is a great honor to be chosen or have the highest attendance because it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work from our staff. It takes a lot of work from our students. And so this is a great recognition that Ms. Hanson will be able to post in front of the whole school. Also, there is a poster that will be given to the school site. So that way they can post proudly in the cafeteria or wherever it's most visible. So that will be something that the staff and students will be very, very proud of. All right. Let's give a big round of applause. And we're going to talk about bragging rights. We have Mr. Avinia, who's passing on the trophy. And so I know that Mr. Avinia probably doesn't want to let that go, but thank you, Mr. Avinia. Now we have a new school that has the highest attendance in the district. So congratulations, Ms. Hanson. Very proud of all the work. Congratulations. Let's give him another big round of applause.
Let's get Mr. Romero. Mr. Romero, you want to help us with the awards? All right, again, congratulations to Dual School and then all of our elementaries for their efforts in increasing our student attendance. So we're going to continue with item G2, or student representatives. We'll begin with Aurora Ashley Soltero. Go ahead.
Hello, members of the student board and audience. I'm sorry. My name is Ashley Soltero, and I will be reporting. I will be giving you a report regarding the. I will be giving you a report about Aurora High School. Okay. During the first 2 weeks of the spring semester, over 50 students transferred from Calexico High School and other sites. In addition, 10 to 12 students transferred back to CHS, including the last month's students of the month, John Villegas and Jaylene Mejia. On January 19, there was an awards assembly, and one student got 100% in attendance, while 56 students received a percentage of 95. In citizenship, 14 students had received no referrals whatsoever, and 10 students received 35 credits or more in one semester. January 24th, the school site council approved single plan for student achievement and safe school plan. On February 18, the day 17, Universidad Xochicalco from, thank you, Ms. Moreno, from Mexicali gave a presentation of their course offerings and other school activities. Also, On February 8th, the Department of Homeland Security gave a presentation to the students on the dangers of smuggling and what can happen if one gets caught. From February 13th to February 16th, there was a Spirit Week held in Aurora High School, which Tuesday was Pajama Day, Wednesday was Stoplight Day, and then Thursday was Something You're Not Day, and then on Friday, the last day of the Spirit Week, it was Formal Day, where students came in dressed up. It was very nice. On February 14th, the ASB, I'm one of the members, they distributed Valentine grams. On February 15, Aurora High School was awarded this designation of Model Continuation High School from the Department of Education and the State Superintendent of Public Instruction. And also on February 15, a scheduled lockdown drill was held in the wake of the Douglas High School tragedy in Florida. Thank you.
Good job, Ashley. Thank you for that report. And again, congratulations to you, Mr. Mora, and the students for that recognition, Model Continuation High School. Perhaps another meeting we can have some more information, or when time comes for that recognition. Thank you. We'll continue to high school, Calexico High School, Daniela Cortez.
Daniela was feeling a little sick today, so I'm Juliana. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the board, staff, parents, and students. My name is Juliana, and I am today's Calexico High School student representative. We had Spirit Week last week, in which many students participated. Tuesday was Meme Tuesday, Wednesday was XOXO Wednesday, Thursday was Athletic Day, and Friday was Fancy Friday. ASB cooperated with the San Diego Blood Bank and hosted their second blood drive of the year, in which we met our goal by collecting 135 units. Our video skits took place on February 16th, in which classes competed against each other with their very own video skit. For this year, the classes had to choose a Disney princess movie matched together with a Netflix original TV show. The seniors chose Cinderella Stranger Things, the juniors chose Aladdin and Black Mirror, and the sophomores chose Beauty and the Beast and a series of unfortunate events. Lastly, the freshmen chose Tangled and the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. The seniors won first, the sophomores second, and in third place were our juniors. During this pep rally, we announced and crowned our winter homecoming court. Our freshman princess was Nicole, sophomore princess Melanie Navarrete, junior princess was Mariela Padilla, senior princess was Citlali Garcia, and our senior queen was Jocelyn Garcia. One special surprise that we had for this pep rally was where our very own boys varsity soccer coach, Mr. Bernal, accompanied by his 3 captains, had to shave their heads due to a bet. The bet consisted if they had won Copa del Valle and played an undefeated season, then they were to shave their heads for the pep rally. And lucky for us, they did as promised. Madness is March 5th, and our tickets will be sold next week. ASB will organize a Madness pep rally on March 1st, in which our goal is to create spirit for actual madness. Thank you for your attention, and have a good night.
Very good. Thank you, Juliana. We'll continue with the Calexico High School 9th grade campus, Johnny Valenzuela.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Johnny Valenzuela, and today I will be sharing the events that happened during the month of February. The first event we had was Spirit Week. On Tuesday, we had Meme Day, where students dressed as their favorite meme. On Wednesday, we had XOXO Day, where students wore pink or red attire for Valentine's Day. On Thursday, we had Sports Day, where students dressed in any sort of sports attire, and we also held our pep rally, where we recognized freshman athletes for their participation in winter sports. We had games for them and congratulated them in their successful season. We also gave each athlete a custom bulldog bracelet. On Friday, we had Fancy Friday, where people dressed up in their fancy clothes. We are currently preparing for a charity event called Pennies for Patients, where students donate coins and have a chance to become a hero for patients with leukemia and lymphoma. Thank you for your attention and have a good evening.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Enrique Camarena?
Good evening, board members. In February, our main focus was kindness and standing up for kindness. We gave out free popsicles, wrote letters to the children at Rabies Hospital. Everybody's goal was to make a new friend. On February 1st, it was the talent show, and the winner was our Firebird, Marianne Hinosa. We also held our annual SPEC assembly. The student that won got a t-shirt which said, "Crush the SPEC." On Valentine's Day, leadership sold crush grams while the cheerleaders had song dedications. We want to invite you to our book fair from February 23rd to March 1st. Also on the 1st, we will have our third and final parent picnic. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan. Moving on with Willie Moreno, Brianda Montaño.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brianda Montaño, and I am a part of William Moreno Junior High. Today, we will share the events that we have planned for the month of February. On February 1st, we had our annual Aztec Fire Talent Show. It took place from 5 to 7 in William Moreno Junior High cafeteria. We had the William Moreno and Enrique Camarena show off their amazing talents. We also had a first place winner, which was Mariane Ignosa from Enrique Camarena, a second place winner, which was Isabela Castañeda from William Moreno, and a third place winner, which was Darcy from Enrique Camarena as well. On February 8th, we had an honorable assembly where students had gotten certificates for their achievements on semester 1. On February 16th, we had a Valentine's Sweetheart Dance, King and Queen of Hearts. It was a semi-formal attire event, so you had to dress to impress. The dance was also from 4 to 6 p.m., and students were having lots of fun on the dance floor. Towards the end of the dance, we presented the King and Queen and Princess and Prince that were voted on. The winners were Victoria Valadez for Queen, Mario Espinosa for King, Ruby Lopez for Princess, and Josue Bedoya for Prince. Those are all the events we have planned for February. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Brianda. And all our students, thank you for those reports and keeping us informed of the activities happening at your school site. We'll continue with item G3, Students of the Month recognitions. I'll ask Mr. Romero, would you help us, please? All right. We'll begin our first recognition with Aurora High School, Marlene Ortega Iribe, and Mario Alberto Dominguez. Do we have? Oh. Is there some? Oh. Is there something? Oh.
The very first person we would like to, that I would like to recognize is Marlene Ortega. After high school, she would like to go to IBC for its closer. The career that she chose to study is the social worker. The reason for choosing this career is for an interest that she gained, and the reason may be vague, but she focuses to. She plans to focus on domestic violence cases for the reason that she would like to assist people who are or were abused. After school, activities are when she stays for us to complete her credits in order to graduate earlier. She would like to thank her family for supporting her decisions. She would also like to live in the valley after she's done college.
All right. Thank you. We'll continue with Mario Alberto Dominguez. Is Mario here? See Mario?
Is anybody?
Ashley, you want to read his bio?
Yeah, I will. Mario's planning on going to the UTI to study in the automotive industry, specifically in the motorcycle industry. Reason for doing so is the school offers hands-on experience, which is what Mario is looking for. The cause for his interest is in the line of work. His family owns multiple motorcycles. In the company he wants to work for, sorry, the company he wants. It's the company he wants to work. The company he wants to work for after graduating from UTI is Yamaha. After weekends, him and his family go to the dunes to ride their quads. His second career is a child psychology. Reason for this career is a friend of his mom gave him information on how interesting this line of work is. This caused an interest for he would like to focus on children who are abused by their parents, guardians, or other people.
Very good.
Thank you.
Ashley. Thank you. We'll continue with Calexico High School. Jocelyn Aguiar. Is Jocelyn here? No? Okay. You want to read the bio?
Jocelyn Aguiar's GPA is a 4.2. Her favorite class is AP Calculus because her teacher, Mr. Garcia, has always been a great help to her and has made math fun and understandable. Her future plans are to graduate. She would like to attend a 4-year university and major in mechanical engineering. She is currently involved in AP Calculus, AP Economics, AP Computer Science, and AP Literature. She is also involved in varsity soccer. She is the treasurer for APYL and is a manager for swim. She would like to thank her parents, Marco and Emma Aguiar, for always motivating her to succeed and as well for always supporting her through many obstacles emotionally and academically.
Congratulations. Humberto Rodriguez. Humberto?
Humberto Rodriguez is a senior at Calexico High School. His GPA is a 4.17. His favorite class at Calexico High School is Communications, Media, and Economics. In Communications Media, he is connected to ASB and promotes all the events that Calexico High School offers for students. In Economics, he says, we learn everything about demand, consumer prices, and how that affects us in our daily life. His future plans when he graduates are to attend the IVUP program and would like to major in public education as a liberal studies major and be an English high school teacher, particularly to help ELD students because he was also an ELD student. He is currently involved in the journalism club where they write articles about school. They are currently working on the creation of a school newspaper with Mrs. Loza. He would like to thank his parents because they are his biggest motivation, because they work very hard for him to attend school. His dad works in the fields and his mom is a caregiver at home and takes care of his grandmother. When he grows up, he would like to come back to CHS to be a teacher, to also thank all his teachers who provided him with the knowledge to become what he is. Thank you.
Continuing with 9th grade high school campus, Emily Perez. Emily, are you here? Emily Perez. Johnny, go ahead.
Emily is the daughter of Angelia Perez. Her favorite subjects are biology and literature. Emily is a member of the Circle of Friends at Calexico High School. She plans to attend a 4-year university and is undecided what to major in. The one thing she would wish for in our society is to have peace in the world. Congratulations on your future ventures.
Congratulations. Continuing with Vidal Castañeda.
Vidal Castañeda's parents are Vidal and Mari Castañeda. Vidal's favorite subjects are math and biology. He plans on attending UC Berkeley and is debating whether between a career as a nurse or as an engineer. He is a member of Calexico High School's band and plays the saxophone and is on the tennis team. His one wish to better our world is create peace. Your mind is bright, but your future is brighter. Congratulations, Vidal.
Congratulations. Take a picture. We'll continue with Enrique Camarena, Ana Bustamante.
Ana Bustamante is an 8th grader who is the daughter of Lily Bustamante and Sergio Bustamante. Ana's favorite hobbies are photography and swimming. When Ana graduates high school, she wants to go to UCLA and study to be a writer or something related to that. Ana would like to thank her parents because they inspire her every day and they keep pushing her to get good grades.
Thank you. Continue with Daniel Benitez. Is Daniel here? Daniel and your parents?
Dani is Enrique Camarena's other district student of the month. Dani is an 8th grader who is the son of Ada Benitez and Daniel Benitez. Danny's favorite hobbies are doing anything with basketball and soccer. He also likes to hang out with his friends. Danny's favorite subject is U.S. history. When Danny graduates, he would like to go to college with a soccer scholarship. Then he wants to graduate with a degree in sports management. After playing Division I college soccer, he would like to get drafted. Danny would like to thank God, his parents, because they have always supported him. He says all glory to God. He wants to thank his parents for always helping him become a better person and to achieve his goals.
We'll continue with Willie Moreno. Henry Pinuelas.
William Moreno's student district of the month is 8th grader Kennedy Piñuelas. Kennedy is the daughter of Irma Herrera and Marco Piñuelas. She has one older brother whose name is Marco. Kennedy's favorite subject at William Moreno is history with Mrs. Zinn. Some of her other favorite things are pizza, the color red Jeeps, and pop music. Her dream destinations include Australia, New York, and Paris. Kennedy's role models are her older brother and her uncle because they both attended a university. She herself would like to attend UCLA or the University of California at Irvine and study to become a lawyer. Her short-term goals are to stay out of trouble, which she's never in, and maintain her 4.0 because she wants to get good classes next year. We hope you accomplish all your dreams, Kennedy.
Andrew Lara. Andrew?
8th grader Andrew Lara. Andrew is the only son of Linda and Giorgio Lara, and he has two older sisters, Cynthia and Rosalinda. Andrew's favorite class is algebra with Mr. Buenrostro. Besides his one favorite class, Andrew is pretty easygoing. He will eat any type of food, listen to any type of music, and ride any kind of car as long as it works. He admits to liking blue, any shade, and he wouldn't mind visiting Hawaii or Paris one day. Andrew's short-term goals are to improve his motivation to read. He admits that it is not his favorite pastime, although he is currently reading and enjoying Sun by Lois Lowry. In the future, Andrew would love to attend MIT Massachusetts Institute of Technology and study to become an architect or engineer. Whatever the future holds for you, Andrew, we wish you the best in your endeavors.
We want to congratulate all our students for your accomplishments and your recognitions. Thank you very much, students. And we'll continue on with item G4 now for our employee recognitions, beginning with Blanche Charles Elementary School.
Good evening, board members and public. My name is City Hurtado, principal at Blanche Charles. I'm here to introduce our classified of the month, Mr. Jose Jauregui. Mr. Jose Jauregui was hired in 2016 as our school computer tech. Please come. He has been an asset to our campus since day one. Besides being our computer tech, he has taken the role as campus supervisor, photographer, DJ, counselor, custodian, teacher, librarian, chaperone, etc. He is there for one thing, our students. Teachers are happy with his quick answer to solving problems that they may encounter every day. He's always 2 steps ahead of our school needs. I want to thank you on behalf of our BC staff for your technical support and congratulate you, Mr. Jose Jauregui, for being selected classified of the month for Blanche Charles. Thank you very much.
Thank you for all the good work. Thank you.
Our next person is Mr. Robert Stone. Come on, Mr. Robert Stone. I didn't have the honor to hire Mr. Stone because he was hired long before. Mr. Stone was hired in 2002. When Calexico Unified School hired him, they made a great choice. He's a hardworking human being. Not only is he our AST, but he's also a counselor, administrator, designee, counselor, coach, teacher, cross lady, whenever the cross lady is missing, proctor, etc., you name it, he's there too. Most likely, he has filled every shoe position in our school. Aside from teaching several grade levels in elementary, he has also served as an AST at Kennedy Gardens. On top of everything he does at our school with our teachers and students, he also has found time to serve before, not this year I haven't heard anything, as a freshman soccer coach for Calexico High. He truly believes in every child and works with teachers to make it happen. I just want to thank his wife, which is behind over there, and his children for letting him invest time in our students. It's really important because he lives at our school and different campuses. Congratulations, Mr. Stone, and thank you for being our certificated of the month.
We'll continue with our next school, Aurora High School.
Good evening, members of the board and ladies and gentlemen. Testing. My name is John Moreno. I'm the Director of Alternative Ed and Principal of Aurora High School, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce our employees of the month. Our first is our classified employee. Many people think that I am the face of Aurora High School, but I'm not. The one at the front desk, the one that greets all of our customers, parents, students, visitors, is our head school clerk. I believe that's the official title. She's been there longer than I have. I got to Aurora High School back in 2009-10, and she gave me all the information, gave me the ins and outs, and I believe we have a very positive working relationship. She does go above and beyond the call of duty like many of the other employees in this district. They share responsibilities, and they're happy to serve. And I'd like to introduce to you and welcome our Employee of the Month for the Classified Division, Ana Isela Mozo.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ms. Mozo, thank you for your hard work.
Our next employee of the month is a certificated employee who came to Aurora High School about 4 to 5 years ago in the area of social science. She came over with a gusto and a yen and an enthusiasm that I haven't seen in a while. She continues with that level of enthusiasm when dealing with our students. She steps up to the plate when we need someone on the Safe School Committee, when we need someone on the School Site Council, when we need someone to help with the detention, to provide their input on our Discipline Committee, on our SART team. Every aspect of the school, I know who to look for. I try not to abuse that, of course, but she is willing to step up and volunteer for many things. The students love her. She speaks her mind. She allows the students to interact. She provides them a great instructional program. I'm proud to have her on our campus. Please welcome our certificated Teacher of the Month, Leticia Tirado Cerros. Stature is not an issue.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, so again, congratulations to our students, congratulations to our district employees for all your hard work and efforts. I believe at this time, we do have cake out in the hallway, or dessert for tonight. We'll go ahead and take about 5 to 7 minute break, so our students and staff can enjoy these refreshments for us, all right? So we'll step outside and you can enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and continue with our meeting tonight. We ready, John? Yes. Okay. We'll continue with item H. These are comments from the public. The board will take any and all comments from the public related to an item on the agenda or any other item of the district business that is not on the agenda. And before we do this, we'll read our protocol. Again, for public comments, all persons are encouraged to attend and participate in meetings of the Calexico Unified School District Board of Trustees. Again, we ask that you fill out a form at the door, submit it to the Secretary of the Superintendent prior to the meeting. Your comments will be heard with no action taken under the designated section of the agenda. For all presentations, the presenter will limit his or her presentation to 5 minutes. Public comments will be limited to 3 minutes. And each board member limit their comments to 3 minutes as well. Each presentation, including public and board comments, shall not exceed 20 minutes. For the record, state your name, title, whom you represent, and the agenda item you're addressing. You're not allowed to make any personal attacks on individuals or make comments which are slanderous or which may invade an individual's personal privacy. The district will not respond to your comments at this time. Your questions, concerns, and/or input will be referred to the appropriate department. Thank you.
Se invita a todas las personas a asistir y participar cuando se designe a las reuniones del Consejo Escolar del Distrito Unificado de Calexico. Por favor, llene el formulario disponible en la entrada y entregar al secretario del superintendente antes de la reunión. Sus comentarios serán escuchados sin tomar ninguna medida en la selección designada de esta agenda. Por todas las presentaciones, el presentador limitará su presentación a 5 minutos. Los comentarios públicos se limitarán a un total de 10 minutos y cada miembro de la Junta limitará sus comentarios a 3 minutos. Cada presentación, incluidos los comentarios públicos y los miembros de la Junta, no deberá exceder los 20 minutos. Para nuestro registro, indique su nombre, título y a quien representa y el elemento de la agenda que desea comentar. No está permitido realizar ataques personales contra personas o hacer comentarios que sean difamatorios o que pueden invadir la privacidad personal de una persona. El distrito no responderá a sus comentarios en este momento. Sus preguntas, inquietudes y o comentarios serán referidos al departamento correspondiente. Gracias.
Very good. So let's continue. Comments? First one. Mr. José Maldonado.
Buenas noches, señores directivos y padres de familia. Esta noche estoy aquí con todos ustedes para compartir y pedirles al señor Carlos González, directivo de Distrito Unificado de Calexico, acompañando a esta señora que está ahí por la situación de maestros que se están viendo involucrados en acoso hacia los niños. Y queremos que se haga una investigación y que se tome en cuenta el caso de bullying en el cual los niños no deben de ser agredidos. Queremos seguridad y transparencia. Queremos que nos den un resultado lo más pronto que se pueda. Esto es por lo que está sucediendo en las escuelas en todo Estados Unidos. Y por favor, les vengo a pedir que haya transparencia y soluciones. Eso es lo que queremos. He estado hablando con consejeros de las escuelas sobre lo del bullying y queremos que esto tenga una solución y que se haga. Por favor, les pedimos eso antes de que ocurran situaciones que no queremos, lo que está sucediendo en otros estados. He tenido conocimiento de que hay varios ataques a niños golpeados. Hay niños que están publicando en el Facebook, en internet, de que ha habido balaceras. Aquí no ha habido balaceras todavía, pero en Mexicali está saliendo eso en los periódicos y se está publicando. Entonces queremos que realmente, si los maestros que están atacando a niños, se les ponga atención. Si los maestros no están capacitados para estarles dando a clases a los niños, no deben de estar esos maestros dentro de las escuelas. Y esto queremos hacerlo llegar. Yo quiero encargarme y quizás, si tengo esa oportunidad, voy a buscarla, de hablar con autoridades del Homeland Security, de la Border Patrol, de API y varias autoridades que se están involucrando ahorita a nivel nacional para ayudar a estos niños y padres de familias también. Que haya transparencia, que no se estén ocultando los casos de los niños y que le estén dando carpetazos, que se investiguen. Si es posible, si hay maestros involucrados que no estén capacitados para estar tratando con niños, queremos que den una solución. Yo lo estoy pidiendo en el nombre de los padres de familia del distrito de Calexico y quiero, si es posible, hacer una junta con los consejeros para hablar de este tema. Es lo que les pido a ustedes, le vengo a pedir esta noche, y que se investigue realmente los casos. Si un maestro no está capacitado, no debe de estar. Para mí no debe de estar. Y creo que todos los padres de familia, incluso maestros que hay, a punto de explotar de lo que está viendo. No esperemos a que los maestros estén divulgando o diciendo o esto aquí o allá. Necesitamos un apoyo de ustedes. Y para que esto funcione, necesitamos el apoyo tanto padres, maestros y ustedes que son los coordinadores del distrito. Es lo que vengo a solicitarles a hoy respetuosamente. Queremos que se haga caso de eso antes de que suceda algo. Si se están vendiendo drogas en el interior, en carritos de vendedores, creo que el distrito tiene la autoridad, aunque sea de la ciudad, a investigar eso, porque sabemos que nos corresponde como sociedad averiguar estos temas que son tan delicados para nuestros niños.
Gracias.
Y eso es lo que yo quiero pedirles, por
Muchas
favor.
gracias, señor.
Y hay muchos temas a tratar.
Sí.
Y pues ahorita traigo unas cartulinas ahí, no creo necesarias sacarlas. Primero quiero pedirles a ustedes amablemente. Yo sé que ustedes tienen la capacidad para hacer eso, por lo que está sucediendo en todo Estados Unidos. Y queremos que apoyen a cada uno de los padres de familia. Si no hay apoyo, no esperemos a que levantemos con pancartas en las calles. Es vergonzoso ver a alguien, a un padre de familia, manifestándose, habiendo aquí alguien que pueda darle una solución. Nosotros sabemos que ustedes tienen la capacidad para hacer eso.
Señor Manuel, ya, si puedes terminar su comentario.
Sí, está bien. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Buenas
Muchas
noches.
gracias. Next speaker, Susi Peña.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Susi Peña, yo vengo representando a mi hija, Génesis. Ella está sufriendo bullying por un maestro, no voy a decir nombres, en escuela DU. Yo quiero hablar pues, del caso que estamos pasando de bullying. Ay, estoy bien nerviosa. 3 de mis hijas están sufriéndolo en dual school. Yo ya fui y hablé con la directora. La directora me dijo que iba a tomar cartas en el asunto. Lo único que hizo es cambiar a mi hija de maestro. Gracias a Dios lo cambió, pero eso a mí no me ayuda en nada que me la hayan cambiado. De hecho, hoy mi hija llegó a la casa diciéndome que cuando yo le dije a la directora que no me enfrentara a mi hija con el maestro, ella lo quiso hacer hoy a mis espaldas. Yo le dije, no lo haga, por favor no le enfrente porque mi niña le tiene miedo al maestro. Y lo hizo la directora diciéndole que si podía hablar con el maestro mañana. No se me hace justo porque yo se lo pedí de la manera más atenta a la directora que no lo hiciera. Las palabras que el maestro estuvo usando a mi hija diciéndole vagabunda, creo que la palabra vagabunda da a entender que mi hija no tiene casa, que vive de lugar en lugar y mi hija tiene su casa. Tal vez no tendrá a su papá, pero tiene a su mamá y no ocupa a su papá. Yo no entiendo por qué está pasando todo esto en las escuelas, porque yo vengo sufriendo el bullying desde Rockwood y en Rockwood también no hicieron nada al respecto. Yo la verdad ya no sé qué hacer, dónde ir. Gracias a Dios muchos padres me han estado apoyando, están 2 mamás allá que me están apoyando, un papá. Les agradezco de corazón porque yo la verdad me siento sola porque no tengo apoyo de nadie. Pero aún así yo voy a seguir luchando para parar el bullying porque mi hija le hizo una carta, en las hojas que les di, está una carta que mi hija le hizo a Dios que le hiciera más inteligente porque el maestro le dice que es como una tonta. La encierra, le cierra la puerta con llave para que no entre mi hija adentro de su salón. Y hay testigos de que lo ha hecho, hay padres que lo han visto. Eso no se me hace justo porque no se le hace eso a ningún niño de la escuela. Yo la verdad sí estoy muy molesta, la verdad no sé a dónde ir más. Si aquí no me ayudan, si aquí no hay respuestas, yo me voy a ir hasta más arriba porque mi hija en un tiempo, ella me dijo que para qué quiere vivir si todo el mundo le hace caras, si todo el mundo la lastima. Esta otra niña que la amenazó con decirle que le iba a llamar a la policía para que le hiciera algo a mi hija. ¿Por qué la niña tiene que vivir con miedo? Y todavía que le va a decir a su mamá que venga y me la lastime. Eso no es ningún derecho que vengan a lastimar a mi hija ni a ningún niño de la escuela. Yo nomás estoy pidiendo, por favor, que se escuche estos casos porque hay demasiados. No nomás es Dual, es Rockwood, es Kennedy, es Maine y Jefferson y Dianza. O sea, es en todas las escuelas, no nomás es una. Pero yo ahorita estoy peleando la de mi hija, Génesis, Samantha y Elisa. Son mis 3 hijas, las cuales yo amo y no quiero que les pase nada. Yo quiero que ellas estén seguras en la escuela. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, señor Peña. Next speaker is Joanna Desidero.
Sí, mi nombre es Joanne Desiderio. Vengo a hablar lo que es lo negatives del bullying. Ahorita hay 3 minors porque a uno de ellos lo hicieron bullying, que explotó tanto que he stabbed someone y ahorita los están juzgando a los 3 como adultos por algo que se pudo haber evitado antes porque el niño pedía ayuda. Hay videos donde al niño lo atacan, no nomás una vez, lo golpearon con una skateboard, tuvo que ir a la ambulancia, lo dejaron unconscious. A un niño de 14 años. Un niño de 14 años ahorita cometió un error, hizo stab a alguien, pero ese error se pudo haber evitado si alguien más lo podía haber ayudado a él. So ahorita, como le digo, están en el juvenile hall y los están juzgando como adultos por un error que comenzó por bullying. So por eso estoy aquí, porque no está nadie para defenderlos. Los pusieron en la news diciendo que it was the gang related, cuando nadie sabe por lo que estaba pasando ese niño. Ese niño lo golpearon varias veces, casi enfrente del PD de la Dianza y nadie hizo nada. Y ahorita ese niño, por el error de que nadie lo defendió, hizo stab a alguien y lo van a juzgar como adulto. Por eso estoy aquí, porque nadie va a dar la cara por ellos más que yo. Porque soy la mamá de uno de los niños que está incarcerated y que no tuvo nada que ver con el incidente. Por eso quiero hablar lo que es el bullying. Si no hace nada, pudo haber pasado en la high school, pudo haberse hecho stab a alguien dentro de la high school, pero no, lo hizo out of campus. ¿Por qué? Porque nadie lo ayudó. Él le pedía a gritos que lo ayudaran, lo golpeaban cada rato, no nomás eran entre 10, 15 chamacos, lo golpeaban al niño y ahora está en esa situación por los errores de los demás. Por eso vengo aquí a que miren que así como pasó en Florida, ya pasó aquí, nomás que nadie abre los ojos, nadie mira la situación que están pasando esos niños por un error de que nadie hizo nada por ellos. Es todo lo que tengo que decir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lucía. Next speaker, José Guillén.
Mi nombre es José Guillén. Yo vengo a hablar algo más o menos de lo mismo, pero yo estoy contra administración, porque hay casos que pasan así de la discriminación, que a ciertas personas les hacen caso, a otras no. Hay una persona, y yo sé que no me van a responder ahorita, pero se supone que administrative leave, esa persona no debe de estar en el distrito, en ninguna parte. Que tengo hijos, eso es lo de menos. Pero hay personas aquí que cometieron un crimen, se puede decir, y lo encontraron culpable y anda en las escuelas como si nada hubiera pasado. Si yo hubiera hecho eso, les puedo asegurar que todos ustedes ya hubieran llamado a la policía, hubieran dicho, mira, ya anda un greñudo barbón, a lo mejor es un criminal, agárrenlo, pero como es una persona que no digo que nadie de ustedes aquí lo puede proteger, pero a lo mejor hay alguien lo está protegiendo. Entonces, así como lo que está pasando así con estos niños, es lo mismo que está pasando con la administración. La administración hace bullying a sus empleados, los supervisores, los principals. Yo no digo que todos, no, ojalá que nadie se ofenda. Pero yo quiero decir eso porque estoy que me lleva la fregada de coraje, que uno de gran rango puede hacer lo que le da su gana, o a lo mejor ustedes no saben, pero el señor González sí sabe, porque él supo, y sacó excusas, ¿entiendes? Entonces, ¿qué es lo que piensa la gente que está aquí? Si eres pobre, nadie te va a hacer caso, pero si eres de la alta alcurnia, como dicen, entonces todos te van a cubrir, diciendo, ¿sabes qué? Esta persona no hay cuidado. ¿Entiendes? Nos vamos a dejar acá, ¿o qué es? Es el rascuachón ese que está ahí, ese que vive en la garra, que anda todo greñudo. A lo mejor es un tonto, pero nunca se fijen como dicen, never judge a book by its cover. ¿Entiendes? Y es lo que hacen muchos de los que están arriba. Siempre subajar al vato que está ahí. Y tenemos un gran problema porque la mayoría de la gente no habla. Tienen un problema, se quedan callados, porque ¿qué van a decir de mí? ¿Qué me van a hacer? Porque luego, ¿qué es lo que pasa? La retaliation de los de arriba. Ahora sí, ¿sabes qué? Vámonos recio, le vamos a dar a esta persona. Pero lo que mucha gente no sabe de aquí son los derechos humanos que hay. Y todos los que están aquí son empleados. Nadie de ustedes es dueño de la escuela. Todos tenemos a alguien que nos mire arriba. Pero tenemos que ponernos abusados, toda la gente. Porque yo sé cómo se trabaja aquí en el distrito, yo trabajé. Tú le regas en la Rockwood, te mandan para la Jefferson. Le regas en la Jefferson, te mandan para la Dule. Le regas en esta escuela, te mandan para la otra escuela. Y es lo mismo que hacen. ¿Entiendes? Pero como el problema, señores, de todos nosotros es hablar. Y el que no hable, no le van a oír. ¿Entiendes? Porque si yo a alguien de mis hijos está haciendo bullying, yo voy a hacer algo. Si el distrito no hace nada, yo lo voy a hacer personalmente. Porque yo no quiero que una persona, que mi hijo sea bully y al rato esté en la cárcel porque el distrito no hizo nada. Gracias, señor.
Thank you, Mr. Gain. Next speaker, José Luis. José Luis.
Quiero enseñarles para que vean que ellos tienen derechos.
Pero déjame continuar.
Dar 2 minutos después de que ustedes terminen todo.
A ver, déjame continuar con esto. ¿Okay? José Luis. José López, I'm sorry. Sanders? Luis López Sanders.
Hello, good evening, all of you. Distinguished member of the Board of Education, personnel of the Calexico Unified School District, community of Calexico here present. You are the voice, you are the blood of the community. You are the blood of Calexico Unified School District. The topics that brings me here today is very sad because it has to do with discrimination, rejection, refusal to hire. Let's say it has to do with civil rights violation, actually. I have 17 years working in Calexico Unified School District. I started working here in 2001 as an avid tutor. Having, in that time, my hope alive to be hired as soon finishing my education. I obtained my teaching credential 10 years ago in the areas of foreign languages, Spanish, biological science, English, and ELD. For authorization in my teaching credential, 10 years submitting applications to this district, and I received rejection each year. So the situation became sad and worse when I started noticing that people who were the recipient of the teaching positions were uncredentialed teachers, people who didn't finish school at the time of being hired. In a deep audit that should be taken in action in this school district, I truly believe that they are going to notice that there are so many irregularities in the way of this district hire people. This document, the second one that appears in the packet that I gave you, is communication that California Commission on Teaching Credentials sent to Carlos Gonzalez, where any credential that is expired is no penalty. But a job offer is important for the candidate of the future teacher to get an extension, 3 years extension to continue the teacher to finish the permanent credential. In the last page appears all the application that I have submitted electronically. I have evidence of that. All applications submitted since 10 years ago. Could you imagine that? Is that no discrimination? I think so. Look at this. There is a very important part of the Constitution of this country that says it's unlawful to refuse to hire any individual because of their age. Is the Discrimination Employment Act 1967. Thank you very much. Take care of this case. Board of Education, Enrique is not present today, the president, but I would like you to analyze my case. Thank you very much. I appreciate your participation.
Next speaker, Marisela Magaña.
My name is Marisela Magaña. I'm here representing my son, Henry Castro. He's autistic. When I moved here 3 years ago, he went to Willie. He was bullied there by some other classmates. I went to do the right reports, the district, the police department, the school staff, nothing was done. Next year he went to De Anza, the same thing had happened. I just don't understand. As a parent, we do our right things. Enough is enough. I send my kids to get educated, not to be bullied. The staff should be here to help us out. This shouldn't have to be happening. My son shouldn't have to be coming to school. And I have to push him out of the house. He doesn't want to go to school because he doesn't feel safe. Me as a parent, I have to send him to school. I can't keep him at home. He needs his education. But as a parent, I feel like I'm alone because I do the right steps, but where's the help? He doesn't know better. He could defend himself, but he won't because he doesn't want to get kicked out of school. If it was me, it'd be a different story. But you know what? My concern is I want you guys to do something about it. There's enough kids getting killed in the street. I do not want to get a call from the school that my kid was in a shootout, because then we're really going to have problems. But my thing is, enough is enough. When is the bullying going to stop? When are you guys going to start doing your guys' job? Because there's a lot of staff members that are not there to help the kids out. They step on us. Yeah, I'm Mexican, but guess what? I'm a citizen. That shouldn't hold it against my son. He's an American citizen. He has rights, and he has a right to go to school like everybody else does here, and he should be safe. I'm just asking you guys, hopefully you guys do something, because I do not want to get a call that my son was in a shootout. Enough is enough. If the school staff, you guys should know who you guys hire. As a parent, I'm just here. Bullying's got to stop. Enough is enough. And hopefully you guys care about my kid enough to at least investigate it. Because as I did my right steps, and nothing was done. Now he goes to Calexico High School. The same thing's happening. The principal, the vice principal, the police department, Calexico district, they can't do nothing. To me, it's a lot of BS. And I'm here, it's just got to stop. Enough is enough. He may not be, I'm a single mom myself too, but guess what? I'm mom and dad. And as long as I'm here, I'm always going to protect my kid. And I'm here to ask you guys for your guys' help, because my son does not deserve this. No other kid should deserve this. No other kid should come to school and try to kill other kids. For what? Because the school staff is not doing their job? That's wrong. They get paid for every kid that comes to school. My next thing, if I don't get help, I'm going to put my kid out of school. But I wish a lot of parents would get together. If the board member does not do their job, we could send out letters to Congress, to other people that are going to help us. Thank you.
That concludes our public comments slips. Okay. All right. Now, there was a request for 2 minutes. The board, it's up to you. Gentlemen. Señor, Mr. Maldonado, ¿no? Ah, 2 minutos. Sí, sí.
Cuáles son los derechos y dónde está una página donde ellos pueden buscar. El Departamento de Justicia tiene una página en internet en las cuales, si ustedes no están conformes con lo que está sucediendo con el Instituto Unificado de Calexico, pueden mirar, solicitarle al Departamento de Justicia lo que es la División de Derechos Civiles, la sección 241-242 del Código 18 de los Estados Unidos, actos internacionales de funcionarios, cargos de ejecución de la ley, que abusan de sus cargos para privar ilegalmente a los individuos y niños de sus derechos constitucionales, tales como el derecho de estar libre de agresiones injustificadas, arrestos y búsqueda de propiedad y acoso contra los niños y de diferentes personas. Pueden buscarlo. Yo no quiero que miren esto, lo que tengo aquí, y si ustedes están de acuerdo, podemos pedirlo. Yo soy una persona que quizá me estoy robando el tiempo, pero yo estoy a su disposición de ustedes para pedir esto. Nosotros sabemos que ellos tienen la capacidad para hacerlo, ¿me entienden? y si no lo, creo que ellos tienen la capacidad. La policía de Calexico, no tenemos policía aquí, tenemos policías corruptos. Y discúlpeme, si yo estoy cometiendo un error o algo, yo afronto las consecuencias contra la policía, lo que sea. Yo tengo varios reportes de policía en el cual podemos quitar a estos policías de aquí con la ayuda del Departamento de Justicia, lo que es el Buró Federal. Y podemos hablar con el Homeland Security, con la Border Patrol, que está en contra del bullying y todo eso. Y se los pedimos a los señores, se los muestro. Aquí está, hay una página en el Departamento de Justicia, lo que es la División de Derechos Civiles. A todos se los pido que nos ayuden, vamos a colaborar, vamos a tratar de hacer una junta con todos los consejeros porque son buenos, sabemos que ustedes son profesionales y necesitamos que nuestros niños estén sanos, sin acoso y sin agresiones. Y también quisiera pedirles a ustedes, disculpen que ya me quité el tiempo, pero si hay maestros que están involucrados que no están tratando bien a los niños, ¿por qué nos agarrar un poco del presupuesto para hacer antidoping a los maestros? Gracias. Muy amables. Gracias.
Les quiero decir algo, que yo no miré que ninguno de ustedes levantara ni una hoja de lo que está pasando con mi hija. A mí me duele, como ustedes no están sufriendo lo que estoy sufriendo yo me voy más arriba, porque no se me hace justo lo que está haciendo el maestro. No se me hace justo que ustedes ni siquiera hayan volteado una hoja de lo que yo les digo.
Señora,
esperan que mi hija se muera.
¿Hoja de qué?
Que le pase algo.
¿Hoja de qué?
Las hojas que les entregué a ellos. No se las puede dar.
Sí, pero mire, mientras usted estaba hablando, nomás le quiero decir, mientras usted estaba hablando, la señora Ramírez estaba tomando notas, por eso yo estaba fijándome para allá, para que estuviera tomando cada queja que usted tenía. Entonces, nomás quiero... No, no, sí, pero allá ella estaba, tome nota, y me imagino que ellos van a querer hablar con usted, pues si no hoy, en la semana, pero no, sí le hicimos caso.
Puede ver mi hoja, aquí tengo su nombre y tengo su problema.
Muchas gracias.
We got to continue, yeah, because we've already had our chance here. So we're going to continue with consent agenda.
Saben que yo creo que los awards estaban más importantes que el bullying. Ojalá que sus hijos no sean bullying y ojalá que nada pase en Calexico High, que vengan shooting y ojalá que ustedes estén todos protegidos. Que Dios los bendiga.
Thank you. So we'll continue with our consent agenda. All items appearing on acted on by one motion without discussion unless any items pulled for separate consideration and action. Gentlemen?
What?
There's a motion to approve by Mr. Romero,
Second.
second by Mr. Calderon Jr. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Mr. Romero, Mr. Calderon Jr., Mr. Castillo, aye. Moving on to item J, informational items. We'll start with J1, Superintendent's Report.
So, just a quick update. We do have a LCAP meeting.
We cannot close the door. We cannot close that door.
Go ahead.
So we have an LCAP
Elisa.
meeting that's coming up, and this is a parent forum. Our next one will be held at Dual School. So we do welcome the community. Your input is incredibly valuable, and we definitely want to make sure that you're there. So please come to our meeting on Tuesday, February the 27th, from 6 to 8 p.m. at Dual School. The focus will be to address Goal 4 of the LCAP, pupil engagement and school climate, and also Goal 5 of the LCAP, parent involvement. So we welcome all the community to be present. Also, just want to let the board know that we have our Catapult Emergency Management Training. The installation of the Catapult Emergency Response System will begin with the implementation the week of February the 26th. This system immediately initiates a lockdown or evacuation in the event of an active shooter or a catastrophic event such as a fire. The system immediately notifies all district site personnel, police, and fire department via a text, phone call, and email of any perceived threat and the area where it is occurring. It also allows the staff that is on lockdown to notify all first responders as to the need for medical attention. The system has the capacity to notify parents regarding the status of the incident and when the students may be evacuated. We believe that this will be an important addition to our safety procedures in the district. And I'd like to thank Ms. Elisa Ramirez for doing an excellent job in regards to the selection and the implementation of our emergency management system that will be taking place school-wide. And then lastly, I do want to congratulate all of our students that are doing an excellent job of representing us when it comes to sports. We have our boys soccer team that they have made it so far all the way to round 3 of CIF play. They will face Castle Park at Castle Park on Saturday at 5 p.m. And just to make a note, in order for them to make it all the way to round 3, our boys needed to defeat La Jolla, which they did 2-0, and they defeated Bonita 2-0. So we're very proud of our boys soccer team as they continue to move on in CIF. Also, our girls soccer team advanced to round 2 of CIF. They will face Mater Day, which is in San Diego. It will be at Mater Day on Friday at 5 p.m. And for them, in order to make it to round 2, the girls team needed to defeat Monte Vista, which they did in overtime 1-0. So our boys and girls basketball team, they played with a lot of heart. Unfortunately, they lost their matches first round in CIF, but we want to congratulate all of our students and staff for doing such an amazing job of representing us, making us all proud, and doing such an excellent job. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Moving on to item J2, Measure V update.
Good evening, trustees. No major updates as far as the project goes, but wanted to just let the board know that we are advertising in the Sunday's paper for the replacement for the Citizens Oversight Committee. So that advertisement is going to be in the Sunday Ivy Press. In addition to, we posted it on our marquees. We're working on getting it on our websites, and we're looking to fill those 2 vacancies. And that's my update for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Item J3, Association comments, ACT. Comments from ACT? Comments from CSEA? Thank you. Item J4, Insurance Committee. Any?
Yes, just a quick update. We met for our Insurance Committee meeting on Wednesday, February the 21st, yesterday actually, with ACT and our CSEA representatives. We received an update from our initial insurance quote. Last time we reported to the board that our initial quote was at 39%. It's come down to 19%. So we're working diligently in our insurance committee to see if we can bring that insurance quote even lower. Just lastly, one of the things that we talked about in the insurance committee is that there will be a dependent verification audit done in May. This is with all our certificated and classified staff, and it's to identify dependents that we have insured under our health plan. So we do this every so often, every 5-10 years. So it's about time that we do a verification of dependents. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. ROP report, briefly. I have a handout I'll pass out. Again, ROP monthly, just about every month, provides a report for services provided to the district. I've shared some of the activities in the past, some of the trainings, the workshops, presentations. This one kind of gives you a breakdown of those teachers involved, the support provided by ROP, and the collaboration with them. So sharing this informational item, and that's the report. Okay. Moving on to LCAP committee. Anything here? Oh, Ms. Ramirez is out. Ms. Gonzalez?
So I think I'll just do a quick LCAP committee, and that was in the superintendent's report. Just an invitation to all of our parents that our next LCAP will be held at Dual School, Tuesday, February the 27th, from 6 to 8 p.m. So hopefully you can all join us. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Item J5, board reports, informational items provided by board members, no action taken. Mr. Romero.
I just want to congratulate the employees, certified, classified, and the students that were recognized today for their hard work, plus the Dual School for the high attendance. and of course, Aurora High School for being recognized as a model school. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Romero. Mr. Calderon, Jr.?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to our board meeting tonight. Also, I'd like to congratulate Mr. John Moreno for his recognition of a model school. He's gone, he had an emergency, he had to leave, but again, Mr. John Moreno and his staff for the wonderful accomplishment. Also, I'd like to congratulate the students and the staff that were awarded here today. There's a reason why we bring them, because we believe in what we were out here to be and to do for you guys as students. Also congratulate the boys basketball and girls basketball team. They actually went to CIA but lost their first game. So again, good try, never give up, and continue to strive. And good luck to the boys soccer team and the girls soccer team this weekend. Hopefully we can go on and see another game and have them take over California. So again, good luck to the boys and girls soccer team. And lastly, I'd like to apologize for the way this meeting has gone, especially if you're a student, because this is not the forum for a student. We should be happy here and show you that we're doing good things for you all. Like many of us, we were Bulldogs too, born and raised here, and we want the best for you. And again, I apologize if this meeting went the way it did, but I can assure you, and I would like to assure everyone out there, that all your complaints, concerns don't go unheard. We're looking into it. However, it takes time to investigate and to look. And I assure you that nobody should be bullied. No one should have issues at the high school, because it's our responsibility as adults to provide a lucrative or an environment for you guys to learn and to strive and to be able to be productive citizens. Again, thank you, and we're going to make things better. And by this, I also would like to get Mr. Gonzalez. We have invested a lot of money into this district to make our school sites safer. And I don't think the public is aware of what we've done for these schools. And I'd like to have Mr. Gonzalez and Ms. Randall and everything kind of get a presentation to show our public what we've done for these schools to make them safer. We have plans now. In the case of emergency, we have drills. We have fences that cannot allow intruders to come in and so forth. So there's a lot of things that we've done to make these schools safer. And I think maybe by the next board meeting, we should bring it to our public to see that we're not just here and not hearing your concerns. So again, thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see you again on a better note. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Calderon, Jr. No comments from myself right now. Moving on to item K, discussion, possible action. K1, this is an agreement between McPherson and Jacobson and the Calexico Unified School District to conduct a search for the superintendent of schools in Calexico. So
I have just one question.
Yeah, go.
I don't know if the only question I have, it was how much you were going to pay, and they were going to ask to see if they were going to.
Give me a second here.
They said they would match the lowest, and I just would like to know that.
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
It's regarding K1, the firm that is going to go out and look for a superintendent, their fees. Does anyone call them to see if they were going to match the lowest bid?
I know that legal was working on the agreement with the
owner.
Oh, thank you. Clifford, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
But I know that they did assure that the price will be to match the lowest.
Okay, I move to approve.
Before there's a motion to approve,
Okay.
the contract that's attached to the agenda was proposed by them. There is a disconnect on many items between what's in that contract, which is the deal, which is what they're committed to do. There's a disconnect between that and their promotional materials. For example, one issue that was quite important to one or more board members was that if the superintendent left for any reason, they would redo it for free. And the promotional materials said, for whatever reason. It's different in the contract.
Okay.
And there's some other concerns that I have. For example, they put a couple conditions on that guarantee. There's nothing about addressing what if you don't like the consultant that's actually doing the search? What if there's no match between you and the consultant? The total amount for the cost, it appears in the contract that there's a maximum, but there's exceptions.
Okay.
So there's a lot of items. The way boards at this, there's different ways you could approach this now. I could go over every single paragraph and discuss the concerns and get direction. Some boards do that, and it has to be an open session item, or it may be more efficient and expedient if one or two board members and I discuss it. We can do that without violating the Brown Act if there's just two board members, no more than two board members involved, and then come back with a more complete proposal for the other side. And I did call the owner of this company because I wanted to see how flexible they were. For example, one of the clauses was if there was a dispute, it would be decided by the courts in Omaha, Nebraska. I said, I don't know about the board, but I'm not going to Omaha. So there's a degree of flexibility, and whatever the pleasure of the board is.
Well, first I withdraw my motion to approve, so, yeah, I have to agree if maybe get two board members to sit with you and kind of discuss it.
I wouldn't come out, I'd do it more cost effectively by telephone.
Well, I nominate the president and the clerk to do it.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
That's fine. So I'm seeing direction from the board. If you
Yes.
want to proceed that route, if
Yeah.
you contact both myself, Mr. Alvarado, we can work with you to look at the details and bring it back at the next meeting.
I would hope that we could do it either this weekend
This
or
weekend.
Monday. Tuesday, I have a root canal done, so
Fine.
it's going to be
We'll work with
incapacity.
you.
Yes.
So will the motion be to table this item?
No action.
No action?
No action.
No action. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Direction given.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Weiler.
Thank you. So we'll move on to item, is it L? Item L1, agreement between Juan Bustamante and the Calexico Unified School District for bus driver recertification training. Any discussion on this one?
I move we approve.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. Romero, a second by Mr. Calderon Jr. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Mr. Romero, Mr. Calderon Jr., Castillo, all in favor. Item L2, agreement with the Digital Fruit Group and Calexico Unified School District for maintenance service on all printers, copiers, district-wide. Any discussion?
I move we approve.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. Romero, a second by Mr. Calderon Jr. All those in favor?
Aye.
There's a motion passed unanimously. Mr. Romero, Mr. Calderon Jr., Castillo, all aye. Item number L3, contract between Calexico Unified School District and San Diego State Imperial Valley for the rental of Rodney Auditorium for spring performance and rehearsals.
Move to approve.
Second with comments.
Okay, Mr.
Ms. Bricia, wasn't it 2,000 in prior years?
Yes, and Mr. Alvarado Chavarin, the advisor of the club, is here. I believe that SDSU is doing some special renovations to the auditorium, and so they asked if we could kind of pay a little bit more than we've paid in the past. And so we negotiated $2,000, which is $200 more than the last time.
Oh, it was 2,800.
It was 2,800.
And it went, I thought it was 2,000.
No, it was 2,800.
It was 2,800 and it went up to 3,000?
Yes.
Oh.
Any other discussion?
I don't have any more comments.
It's second, so he
So a
seconded.
motion by Mr. Calderon Jr., second by Mr. Calderon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes unanimously. Moving on to item L4, memorandum between Calexico Unified School District and Imperial County SELPA for support services, alternative certification for special ed inter stipends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Calderon, second by Mr. Romero. All those, any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye, motion passes unanimously. Moving on to item L5, 2018 CSBA Delegate Assembly Election Nomination for our region, sub 18B.
Motion to,
Yeah.
Motion by
Second.
Mr. Calderon Jr., second by Mr. Calderon.
there's only one
For the
candidate.
individual,
Only
Ms.
one person.
Noriega, is it?
Unless you want to put your name in it.
We
No.
already have a motion. All
I
those in
will do.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. We'll go on to item L6. This is a denial of a claim for Ms. Cristina Isararas versus Calexico Unified School District.
Motion to,
And I'd second with comments.
Go ahead, Mr. Calderon.
And the reason that we deny is because it goes to our insurance company, not because we want to deny it, but that's what the insurance company wants us to do, so they can in turn go ahead and deal with the claim. So,
That's correct, Mr. Calderon. Any other discussion?
No.
Motion by Mr. Calderon Jr., second by Mr. Calderon. All those in favor?
aye.
aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Moving on to item L7, Notice of Completion for Cesar Chavez Elementary ADA Improvement Project.
So moved.
Second.
There's a move by Mr. Romero, second by Mr. Calderon Jr. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
We haven't gotten to those.
Moving on to item L8, Accounts Payable Pre-List and Addendum.
Did we get to those?
So
I
moved.
don't,
Okay,
There's
I'll
a motion
second.
by Mr. Romero, second by Mr. Calderon. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye, motion passes unanimously. Item L6, certificate.
9.
Yeah, it is.
We just did
We're done?
8.
Oh,
9.
9.
L9, I'm sorry. So we're discussing item L9, Certificated Employment Report.
Motion.
I'd
Second.
like to make a recommendation to the board to approve the employment report with the addition of adding Ms. Cecilia Godinez Zavala, teacher from Mains Elementary School, to transfer to Cesar Chavez Elementary School.
Any
Motion.
discussion?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Calderon Jr., second by Mr. Calderon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes unanimously. Moving on to item L10, Classified Employment Report.
Any addendum?
You can get
No,
that.
okay. Huh? We,
I'd like to make
Yeah.
a recommendation to the board to approve the classified employment report as submitted. Thank you.
motion.
Motion by Mr. Calderon Jr., second by Mr. Calderon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. At this point, item M, we're going to reconvene into our closed session and hopefully be back shortly.